co-host
Corey Coleman.
Yes, sir. Oh man, we're alone this week.
Oh my God,
it was crazy last week,
it was.
man. Having
we were
all those
fucking
guys in
tired as tired can be.
Oh,
with capital
man.
T.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, and
Is that what
fucking
begins
Leon
with capital T? Is
Yeah.
that what tired begins with capital T?
to turd. It was turd.
Yeah, man, turd.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was last week. I'm surprised we got through that.
I know that was fucking late. I was like looking around, just in a dizzy state, wondering what the hell's going on. And then, of course, you know, we had interludes of Leon and his vocal styling.
Leon. Man, people, last week we did our show last week. Let's do this. Welcome to Let's Do This, by
Yes.
the way. And we started at like around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Because we were recording all night, and
We were recording, and then we got into a big ass fucking rant about just some crazy shit.
Oh man,
and that was a whole other show.
Because that was
That was actually the best show.
Wow, I wish we could have recorded that, because
Yeah.
we must have went on for about 40 minutes about that one
Yeah.
thing. Somebody said one thing, and that just set us off, man.
We would have pissed off a lot of people. It would have made for a great show, but
It would have.
then
Yeah.
again,
It
a lot of
should've been
people would be kind of clueless about what we were talking about.
It would have been a disaster.
That conversation went on for 2 hours. That was
yeah.
longer than the actual show.
Oh man, yeah, we went on. I mean, it was almost like a therapy session for
It was.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
will
was.
go. Yeah, man, we were ready to get started. We had Cyrus and Leon there, and man, before we started that show, it was about 12:30 when we were ready to record.
For the
When we said,
oh,
"All
when
right,
we
let's get
sto-
ready."
Okay,
and
for
then
the
somebody brought
Hollywood-
up something, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
we were just like, "Fuck that, man! God damn it!" And then we just
tempers
went on.
flared, and then we just fucking got on our soapboxes.
Oh, all of us. Yeah, it was almost like a venting session. Yeah. Fuck that, man.
Imagine Hitler on stage, but there's like 4 different versions of him complaining about 4 different things.
I think I did do that at one point. At one point, I was
And
like,
things
"What's
we-
that fucking hey, slogan like a thing, somebody."
Exactly what we should do. We are planning an attack. How we should take care of the problem. How we should eliminate the problem. Oh my God!
Oh.
Schultz.
Man, somebody should put Riddler. Somebody should put Hitler's rants to a beat, man.
Oh my God!
You know, because that fool was going off. I
my God.
mean, say what you will about Hitler, he was one of the most evil guys in history that we
yeah.
had. But that motherfucker could rap.
Yeah,
You know,
he
if you
could
look
rap.
at him.
He's very charismatic. He really believed in what he was preaching, and God knows that a lot of people fell for that shit.
You know, because when you see him talk, you think the film is just kind of speeded up because,
no.
like, it's old
Yeah.
film, maybe the frame rate is off.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was moving that fast.
That is
He's
some
like,
fucking
"Hey,
passion.
sing
Yeah.
that."
A director can only wish they can get that kind of performance out of an actual fictional villain. You know?
Hitler had passion, man. See, I believe in looking at even some of the most vile people in the world for their good traits.
Oh, yeah.
If everybody had the passion that Hitler did, I mean, it was too bad that
A lot of shit would get done.
A lot of shit would happen. It's like if we could just get one person who had that kind of passion for peace.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
we'd probably get rid of all nuclear weapons and all kind of shit.
I think the hippies kind of fucked that up, though. You know, you saw them what their peace, their version of peace was, and it kind of was ingrained in everybody's head. And I'm like, I don't want to wear no fucking dresses.
Yeah.
Goddamn flowers
I
on
mean,
my head.
yeah, all that you
Fucking-
see, because hippies, you see how they are. All they want to do is smoke,
smelling all over the fucking place.
eat. You know, they don't want to do shit.
They don't want to shower.
Yeah.
They're fucking too busy drinking Coca-Cola. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Coke in a smile.
Fucking singing with
I'd
candles
like
in their
to buy
hand.
the world a Coke. You know, shut
Our
your ass
audience
down.
right now has no clue about what
Oh,
we're talking
yeah,
about.
I
You're
know.
gonna have to YouTube that shit.
Yeah, they'll find it. And somebody's gonna put up the Coke song.
Yeah.
Coke did a song for hippies. One of the most corporate people in the world. They did a
Yeah.
song for hippies talking about Coke will bring the world together.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it harmony and make your ass real fat.
Yeah, and then
Right out your teeth. And hippies, you know, that's what they do, man. They get on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if hippies got on stage and talk like Hitler, I mean, when you put a hippie up on a podium,
Yeah.
they get up there like, yeah, man. World peace. And, you know, it's like,
everybody just needs to calm down.
yeah, just chill, man. You know,
Like,
calm
learn to
down.
know about your aura and spread that aura around and give it the message of peace.
Your
and
chi.
love. Man, fuck your
Yeah,
love.
fuck your love.
I don't know what it is about just preaching peace, but you automatically just want to fucking get the fuck out of that room.
It's just because you know they don't mean it. Because you know
Yeah.
when a hippie's talking that shit, they ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, they're high as a
That-
motherfucker.
yeah.
They're on fucking cloud 9, and you're pissed because you're not on that same cloud, and you're like, "What the fuck? How come everybody's paying attention to this fucking prick?
Yeah.
All these girls are fucking making goo-goo eyes at this guy, and I can't even fucking get a fucking digits to take her out to the goddamn cheap ass movies."
Have you noticed today? today, girls love hairy, smelly motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many of these fucking hipster bars I've been to, and girl look like she just walked in with goddamn Bigfoot. You know, Bigfoot wearing some tight jeans and some shades.
Oh,
know?
dude,
and an ironic shirt.
Yeah, and it sucks when the girl's like super hot. I mean, I've been around some friends like when they see that shit, they get fucking pissed, and then they start to get vocal.
I get
the
pissed.
Fuck, what the fuck is she doing with that goddamn Chewbacca looking motherfucker? Like he just walked out of the fucking land of the lost. That fucking Chaka, whatever.
Chaka looking motherfucker, man. Yeah.
What the fuck? He must got a big dick or something. I don't know what the problem is.
Unmotivated.
Fuck her.
Stinking motherfucker. You know, you make you want to come and say, bitch, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm up here. I
at me.
exercise every fucking day. I'm trying to look cool and shit. I wear nice clothes.
I shave my balls.
Yeah, I do. I fucking do. I you know what? I'm that considerate.
Yeah.
I am so unhairy that my nuts are fucking smooth.
Exactly.
You know why? Because just in case some bitch has to rub up against them, I'm that considerate.
Exactly. You don't want that shit. Yeah, like what is that? A fucking Brillo pad down there where you gonna do some spring cleaning?
But meanwhile, some fucking chick look like she got the goddamn dating a guy with looks like he got Moses between his legs and shit. Like he's headlocking Moses and shit. You know. Fucking got Moses in a leg lock.
He got buckwheat in the head.
Buckwheat, yeah. Shit. Fucking look like a goddamn forest down there.
For some reason, I just got popped an image of buckwheat, like looking up, all surprised with his big old eyes, just popped in my head. I don't know why. I missed that. I missed that little guy.
Man, I'm gonna have a
We
nightmare.
need to have like a buckwheat resurgence. You know, like about
man.
around the I think it was like the late '80s, early '90s. There's a resurgence of Three Stooges, where the Three Stooges, for some reason, all of a sudden, we're starting to get big again.
Yes.
And somebody even made a Three Stooges song about hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo,
wait a
hey
minute.
Mo.
You remember? It was doing the curly shuffle.
Doing the curly shuffle, yeah. Doing the curly shuffle. Dun, dun, doing the curly shuffle.
Oh man, that's why chicks don't like us, because we like the
I
Three
know.
Stooges.
I know.
You know those hairy hipster guys are like, oh man, Three Stooges aren't ironic enough for me.
Charlie Chaplin all the way from me. Buster Keaton.
Oh yeah.
He's the one I
like.
like.
No real physical comedians, Buster Keaton, man. Harold Lloyd, those are the real guys. Get the fuck on out of here with that shit.
Fag. Three Stooges all
Now
the
you
way.
see, if fucking hippies got on stage and talked like Hitler,
Yeah.
then we had some shit that I can understand.
Exactly.
Girls going for that. Get a history on stage talking about we need to kill all the people who are killing themselves. Take a bat and I'll bat you upside the fucking head. You want to bat somebody upside the head? I'll kill you. You know.
That guy needs to bust out with a chainsaw and starts he needs to start dancing around with it like fucking Leatherface.
You know, if a hipster actually are these hippies actually instead of tying themselves to trees so that loggers wouldn't cut them in half, show up with a chainsaw, start cutting loggers in half.
Yeah, right.
You know, go fucking nuts.
Hey, if they were devoted to the cause, they'd be fucking those trees. They'd be tying themselves around the trees and fucking humping them.
Not tree huggers, tree fuckers.
Tree fuckers.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a tree fucking.
Yeah.
Get you through the day.
Man, I'm gonna have some nightmares tonight.
Oh,
now
my
you know
God.
why? 'Cause I'm
Make sure there are no Woody Woodpeckers hanging around.
but no, you talking about buckwheat between somebody's legs. I'm gonna have a nightmare, but I'm with the finest girl. I spread her legs apart, and that shit is gonna go poof, and then instead of a vagina, it's buckwheat's head. Okay,
No, it's just gonna be a big glob of hair, and then all of a sudden, like
You'll
in
see
a
his
horror movie,
face.
no, the eyes are gonna open up, like whoa,
yeah. Hey, okay.
like Stanley Kubrick directed that shit.
How you doing? Man, but you buckwheat boy, Eddie Murphy. You know what? This is what we're gonna talk about tonight, man.
Buckwheat?
We're gonna talk about. You know what? We really don't have an agenda, but one of the things I did want to talk
We'll make
about
an agenda.
was we'll make an agenda. We'll find something. One of the things I want to talk about was Eddie Murphy. Because Eddie Murphy's getting a really bad rap right now for the movie that he's made. Imagine
Really? Why?
I can tell you why. And
Okay.
I'm not trying to totally
We'll
defend
get into
Eddie Murphy, but we'll get into
Right.
it. I found some interesting stuff on what I want to talk about aging in Hollywood because
boy.
man, it's in we got somebody who's single now out there that I want to talk about.
Who?
Well, we'll talk about that.
Is this a celebrity or?
Yeah, it's a celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I thought you were talking about a member. I was like, go for it, Corey.
no. Man, no. Don't even-
I was like, what? Somebody single?
I would never throw a member out there like that. You know who's single now?
Guess who's single?
Kent.
He's ready to go. He's ready to get his nerd on. He's
Yeah.
gonna put his nerd in you.
Nick Hodges.
Oh, Nicky Poo.
Nicky boy. Oh, but yeah, and you know what, man, people, this is gonna be one of those shows where we are just gonna probably just see what happens. We're gonna see where the road takes us because
Hey.
we don't have any real agenda here
We're
right
just gonna
now.
shoot the shit, hang out like we normally do.
Just
that's
like that's
all.
what we're doing, man. You know,
Yeah.
we don't always have to have an agenda every week. I'm
Yeah.
just happy to see you, man.
I'm
You know,
happy to see you too. You know,
Yeah,
it's,
shit.
we were both fucking exhausted, and tired, and which is funny because after that trip, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I know. It took you a while to get back into the swing of things, but
Man.
it took me about 3 days, and then of course I told you about what happened to me. I decided it's very rare that
Well,
I
let me
do
let
this.
people know we got
Yeah,
back
yeah.
from. Is it people?
Yeah,
already know?
so
We got
people-
back from London. You
Yeah.
got back from
Which
London.
I'm sure
and
they're
Paris.
fucking
sick of hearing
sick,
that. Yeah,
fucking
and we
sick of
know
hearing
we
that.
know people. We're
understand.
not. Yeah.
But you know, the fucking kids that were hanging out there were all fucking fantastic. And hey, it's people like us. We don't get opportunities like that. It may be our last for all we know until the Amsterdam
party.
happens,
Yeah.
But no, it's very cool that people want to waste their time hanging out with us.
Yeah,
So-
and it took, and really, I'm still tired, man.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're tired, fucking. Well, I came back and it's very rare that I take out the co-host mobile, and I took out the co-host mobile out for a little.
got you got some wheels?
spin. Yeah.
Is that how you get
I
around?
figured,
You got the
I need
co-host
some air.
mobile?
Yeah. What happens? I get into a fucking wreck. Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, see,
So yeah. So
I can see a little skateboard.
yeah. That's why my little. Hey, look out! What the hell is a big ass fucking tire?
I know, and you ain't got no insurance, you know.
No.
You know they
well,
were mad.
okay, don't tell them that.
You pull that little piece of paper, print out like a
Right.
receipt.
But I was
Call
dealing
my
with
lawyer.
that. Yeah, I was doing that. So yes, and I had my fake insurance. Thank God for that. That took care of everything. So, but yeah, that did not help. But I have to admit, I was straight head because I swear to God, dude, it took me like 3 days to get my head straight because you just feel like
After
you
a wreck?
well, no. Before that wreck happened. There are 3 days where if I got into any kind of fucking automobile, even if I was a passenger, that fucking car would have been in a wreck because I was still. It was like being drunk the whole time.
Oh, did
I
you
mean,
like motion
it's-
sickness or
it's-
something? Like
No, not motion sickness. Just it felt very strange being behind being inside a car again because of course in Europe all you're doing is you're riding the metro constantly.
Oh, yeah.
and you're fucking I was floating around like an idiot. My friends are walking around like crazy, like they'd never walked before. I mean. And plus you're in a different environment. You're not in familiar surroundings. So when you come back home, it's like you almost have to readjust to everything.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I've been to so many places now where mass transit is such a regular thing.
Oh, yeah.
A subway system.
And it's a fucking. You talk about the perfect transportation system as far as just
got
a
it down.
metro, and why we still haven't. Why we're so young as far as not developing a decent transit system yet for a lot of cities.
We got Capital
around the
Metro.
state.
What you talking about? Metro.
That fucking you see those buses? They're always fucking broke down.
Yeah, no, ain't no fucking. They always
Yeah.
tell you like when gas
Yeah.
prices are going high, they're like, ride the metro. And I
Fuck
tried.
that.
You know what? I tried that once. I said I'm gonna do my part for the environment. I'm gonna save some money. My ass is out there in the hot sun waiting for the bus to come.
I'm yelling at you, dumbass! You ain't going
on that
nowhere.
little skateboard. Yeah, dumbass.
Ants are fucking traveling fucking more distance than you
Yeah,
are.
I'm looking at like in Office Space. I see an old guy just walking
Yeah.
down the street going faster. I'm like, man, I was like, nah.
And those fucking buses always break down at the fucking bus stop. They never make it anywhere.
You know those fucking bus drivers are like taking a break. They just put that little sign out there.
Yeah.
That little sign like for
Yeah.
like hazard. Don't
Yeah.
bus broken down. Whatever. Those motherfuckers on the
Pulls
phone.
out his fucking sandwich out of his pocket and just opens up the back
Hey,
of that
baby.
the
Yeah.
back of that fucking hood with
Yeah, in front of you.
that small ass engine fucking powering that big ass fucking bus.
You know, be funny. No, out the side of the compartment where the engine should be, pops out a little martini bar. That dude start mixing a drink and shit. What the fuck you doing, man?
I thought you were gonna tell me that the fucking squirrels in the treadmill in there are fucking taking a lunch break, fucking in the Flintstones
Woo!
fucking bus system.
It's the living.
It's a living. That's right.
Nah, man. But I've been to so many places where they have the subway, our subway-like system. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all the subway.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah,
They call it the
London-
tube
the
in
tube
London. No, it's a subway. It's a
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
subway. All right, ain't talking about no sandwich either. No, it's like, and it does take a while to get used to doing that because you come back and you got to get into a car and you're thinking like, this is weird. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been walking and riding every place, but you get used to it after a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And the more you get used to it, it's like. The more you get used to it, the more you become proud of yourself because you begin to know how to take it.
Yeah.
Like you know where to go. Like no, you when I was surprised when I was in London. I was actually able to give directions to somebody who was there. You know, no, I couldn't go all around London.